We finally made it to the end of the math pre-assessment. We're going to be looking now at problem 10, part C. So again, I'm going to take the equation that I solved for in number 10a, which was d1 equals d2 times v1 over v2, quantity squared. This time we are told that v2 is equal to 1/2 of v1. You could write that 1 over 2 v1, you could write that v1 over 2, or you could write that 0.5 v1. There's a lot of different ways that you could write that. So what I'm going to do is kind of like the last problem, make a substitution. So we're going to substitute in. We've got d1 equals d2. In the numerator, we've got v1, but this time in the denominator, instead of plugging in v2, we're going to plug in 1/2 v1, like that. Okay? So when I do that, what I should see is that my v1s are going to cancel out. Let's not forget that this was squared up here again. Okay? So now, what I'm left with is this is equal to d2 times, let's see here, 1 over 1/2 quantity squared. So hopefully what you guys know is a little bit about getting a fraction out of the denominator. If I want to get that 1/2 out of the denominator, what I can do is I can say instead of 1 over 1/2, I'm going to write 1 times, and I'm going to use the reciprocal of 1/2, which is 2 over 1. So when it comes out of the denominator, it flips, okay? And remember that that entire thing was squared. So this right here is going to be squared. So 1 times 2 is 2, divided by 1 is 1. So this simplifies to 2 squared, and 2 squared is 4. So the final answer to this problem is d1 equals 4d2. Don't forget that d2 was left over here as well. Okay, so that's it, folks.